Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm back with another reaction. This one was not requested, but you know I seen it on YouTube, and let me go ahead and see if I can do it. So we have 18 cultural differences between the US and Europe. I'm so curious to see what this is about, because I know some things in Europe might be better than what it is in the US and vice versa. But hey, who am I to judge? We're going to check it out. So guys, if y'all watching, please make sure you give this a like. Hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, so that way you can be notified every time I upload. Also, comment down below some suggestions y'all would like to see from me, and I will gladly do so. So, without further ado, let's just get into this video. Let's go.
The USA and Europe are similar in size, population, standard of living, and lifestyle. But as an American myself, after spending more than 1 year of my life in Europe and visiting every single country on the continent, there are some major cultural differences that need to be addressed. Bonjour! Disclaimer, I know it's impossible to group Europe into one category. So these are general realizations that may not exist in every European country. Here are 18 cultural differences that Europe has over the USA. C'est un bourgeois en Paris.
I think that's kind of interesting. Like, an American got a chance to go overseas and see what it's like to live in another country. Not like for a month or a couple of months, for a whole year. So basically you get an idea and the gist of how things really work over there. And you get a chance to learn some of the customs, their language, and certain cultures and traditions that they do over there, which is amazing. I'm glad to see this. Let's finish checking this out.
1. Pay to use public toilet.
What?
It's not free to pee or do your business in public. You have to pay usually €1 to use the bathroom, even if it's just to wash your hands. 2. Water is not free. When you order water in a restaurant, it usually comes in a tiny glass bottle and costs €2 to €5. They love sparkling water too, so make sure.
So you gotta pay to use the bathroom? I mean, well, everything you gotta find a way to make some money somehow. So if I was you, you know you gotta use the bathroom, or you're prone to using the bathroom outside, like, you better not drink nothing. Do what you gotta do very quickly. Use the bathroom before you go outside, and then when you come back in, depending on how long you're going to be, use the bathroom when you come back in. But you know, some things, life happens, and you're not always able to make it home quickly. But €1 don't sound like a lot, so it's probably pretty reasonable. I mean, if they was doing that here in New York, here in the United States, I bet you a lot of public bathrooms would be much more cleaner, much more sanitary, much more everything. Be upkept and everything. You don't have to worry about just you going somewhere and you got tissue and stuff all over the place. It's like, nobody wants to see that, because nobody wants to see that in their own home. So it's like, you gotta be mindful of other people's stuff, even if it's your own. Like, nobody wants to do all that. So like I said, if you know you're gonna be outside for a lengthy amount of time, you know, try to use the bathroom before you go out, so you won't have any disruptions or whatever. But let's finish getting into this. And water's not free. I mean, it's not free here in the United States either, because if you go to restaurants, they have you pay for bottled water. You go to the movies. I know here in New York, at the movie theaters, water is $3. $3 for a bottle of water. So everything in life ain't free. So yeah, let's get back into this.
To tell them you want still water. Can I get a still water, please? Travel tip. Carry around an empty water bottle and fill it up in sinks or public fountains. It's all purified. 3. Every city has history. In America, we don't have much to talk about before the 17th century. In Europe, some castles are 500 years older than the US even became a country. 4. They drive less. Public transportation is everywhere and efficient in Europe, and most cities are pedestrian and bike friendly. There's really no need for a car, and gas is too expensive anyways. 5. Sports are not a family affair. In the States, we pregame and drink beers and tailgate for sports games with our families and friends. In Europe, sports aren't such big events, except for soccer, which they love. 6. Smaller food portions. This is the size of a normal meal in Europe. And this is a standard Coke. Also, ketchup is not free and comes in glass bottles. Seriously?
Wow.
7. Cigarettes are fashionable. They aren't so looked down upon among Europeans either. I guess they don't have the DARE program in Europe. In other words, smoking equals cool.
Oh my God. So basically, if you're a heavy smoker, I think it's best for you to move to Europe because it's crazy in the US. They want to put all these bans on cigarettes and stuff. Not like saying it's not bad for your health. It is bad for your health. But for the people that can actually afford that lifestyle and they, you know, are comfortable with it, go on over to Europe and be the whole group of people that just, you know, do it on a daily and then got to worry about nobody staring them down and say, "Oh, smoking is bad for you. Ooh. No, do it in the comfort and be at peace." And food portions, I see that they're more like health conscious over there, which is great because the prices of food here in the United States is on a whole nother level. I mean, but let's get into the rest of this.
8. They dress nicer. They don't just throw on basketball shorts, a university t-shirt, and sandals. Sup, dude? They always dress to impress. And about those haircuts. 9. They can speak multiple languages.
Okay.
It's not uncommon to meet Europeans who speak 4, 5, or 6 languages fluently.
This beer is very good. Das Bier ist ausgezeichnet. To pivo je výborný. Je to pivo очень вкусно. To pivo je veľmi dobré.
10. They recycle more. Metal cans, plastic, paper, bottles. Europeans recycle more and take better care of their environment. In Germany, the government incentivizes you with 25 cents for returning an empty bottle. Empty water bottles can make you rich in Germany. Many Americans seem to throw trash on the streets without thinking about the consequences. 11. Coins actually matter. Don't lose your euros. This handful of coins is 20 euros or 24 US dollars. If these were quarters, it'd be about $3. See the difference? 12. Toilets have 2 buttons. This makes a lot more sense, right? Big ones for poop, small ones for pee, to save a lot of water every flush. Also, bathroom sinks are tiny. It's like for little kids. 13. Electric cars. It's more and more common to drive small electric cars in Europe. Once again, better for the environment. And you can pull into these parking spaces and you charge it. It's so simple.
Wow.
14. Fewer trash cans. I never have this problem back home, but in Europe, it always seems like there's a trash can every 2 miles. But believe it or not, the streets are clean. 15. Street signs are tricky. Can't find the street sign? Look on the building. It's usually there.
Smart.
16. Dinner is an all-night activity. Expect to spend 3 or more hours schmoozing and eating with your friends at the dinner table. In the US, if we wait more than 5 minutes to get our check, we talk to the manager. Don't be in a hurry if you're going to dinner with Europeans.
Okay.
17. They love the outdoors. You'll notice this by seeing tons of parks and outdoor cafes all over Europe. They love their leisure time and they don't use their phones as much as we do. 18. Longer vacation. Many European countries like France have 6 or more weeks of vacation, or holiday as I call it. In the US, 2 weeks would be generous. So, what do you guys think? Did I miss anything on this list? I'd love to know your thoughts.
Oh my God, I want to go to Europe, France, Italy, all them overseas countries, because it seems like I said in the beginning, like their stuff is a lot cleaner. Like nobody want to walk in the street and you see a whole bunch of garbage on the thing. I honestly see why they take better care of their stuff. I not for nothing want to go to Europe one day and visit, have the chance to, you know, enjoy the culture. Yeah, because sometimes you go out to eat with your friends here in United States for a sit down. They give you the maximum probably like 30 minutes to an hour, and then after that you gotta go. Yeah, so 3 hours, what? You probably can eat your food, take a nap, wake up refreshed, and be on your way. Like, I want to go to Europe one day. Seems like it's definitely a great alternative opposed to being in the United States. But that's also somebody who's actually had the time to live in both, so he understands the pros and cons of each country. I like the fact that they do use public transportation heavily. Less pollution on the air, on the earth. And sometimes you can get to where you got to get to quicker. Because you know, if you're driving in a car, you know, you got, like, sometimes they have gridlock and you be stuck on the highway. You just be sitting there waiting and there's more traffic. And then don't get me wrong, if it's an accident, you're going to be waiting for a little bit while. And then if it's a detour, oh, yeah. Yeah, I really enjoyed this. This is definitely, you know, worth taking a look at and understanding, like I said, the pros and cons of living in the United States and living in Europe. This was a great one. I really enjoyed this. So, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed this. Please give me a like. Comment down below if y'all like to see anything else. Let me know in the comment section down below. Hit that subscribe button and the bell so that you can be notified every time I upload. And I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.